Most people use crypto exchanges only on the surface, buying, selling, sometimes futures, and that's where their experience ends. But in reality, this is just a small fraction of the possibility. The true potential has long shifted into Web3, where new rules of the game are being formed and the most interesting sources of income are opening up. What's inside Web3? DeFi services that allow you to earn yield directly on the blockchain without intermediaries. Airdrop campaigns, where early users receive tokens for activity. On-chain mechanics and participation in launching promising projects. NFT drops, which become passes into new ecosystems and closed communities. This is where the strongest earning opportunities are born, long before they reach the mass market. Why it's easier now. In the past, entering Web3 meant dealing with dozens of services, setting up bridges, and configuring wallets manually. Now it's much simpler. OKX has integrated Web3 directly into its ecosystem. Here you'll find both basic actions for beginners and advanced strategies used by experienced market participants. What this video will cover. In this video, we'll break down real ways to earn through OKX Web3. From simple steps anyone can take to more advanced tools that let you operate on a new level and build a full strategy of participation in the digital economy of the future. If you want to understand crypto without complicated terms and unnecessary theory, support this video with a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we explain the most complex topics in simple words and show real earning tools that work right now. And if you don't yet have an OKX account, now's the time to create one. Through our link in the description, bonuses up to 6,000 USDT are available for completing tasks and trading volume. It's a great start for beginners and an extra advantage for those already in the game. Register and join our referral team. Moving forward in crypto is easier and more profitable together. Now let's move on to the key element of Web3. We'll start with the most important thing, understanding what the OKX Web3 wallet is and why it has become the convenient entry point into the on-chain world for so many. This is not just a wallet for storing assets. It's a full-fledged tool that opens access to DeFi, NFTs, airdrop campaigns, and many other opportunities inside the ecosystem. What is the OKX Web3 wallet? The OKX Web3 wallet is not just a place to store cryptocurrency. It's a tool that opens access to the new reality of the crypto market. Web3 is the space where future projects emerge. Airdrop campaign, early earning opportunities, DeFi service, NFT drops that act as passes into new ecosystems. Why it matters. In the past, the path into the on-chain world was complicated and confusing. You had to install separate wallets, connect bridges, manage dozens of services, and keep multiple tabs open. For beginners, it looked like a barrier. For experienced users, it was a waste of time. Now, everything is simpler. OKX has integrated Web3 directly into its ecosystem. No extra apps, no complex technical setup, everything works straight out of the box. With this wallet, you stop being just an exchange client. You gain direct access to the blockchain and become a full Web3 participant. Connect to DeFi protocols, join NFT drops, catch airdrop campaigns, and use all the opportunities of the on-chain world without barriers. In essence, the OKX Web3 wallet is your universal key to the digital economy of the future. How the OKX Web3 wallet works. The OKX Web3 wallet is a built-in self-custody wallet that opens directly from your exchange account. Its key feature, it gives you full control over your funds and direct access to the blockchain. In a classic exchange account, things work differently. You see your balance and transactions, but technical access to assets remains with the platform. The exchange acts as custodian and you interact through its interface. The Web3 wallet changes the rules. When you create it, a private key and seed phrase are generated, and they belong only to you. OKX does not store these and has no access to them. Control is entirely in your hands. This means you manage your assets, connect to DeFi services, join NFT drops, and participate in airdrop campaigns directly without intermediaries. Simple analogy. A regular exchange account is like money in a bank. You see your balance and can use your funds, but in reality, the bank controls them. The Web3 wallet works differently. It's like cash in your pocket. Only you have access and no one else can manage it. When you create the wallet, a private key and seed phrase are generated. Unique data that confirm your ownership. OKX does not store them and cannot access them. That means responsibility lies entirely with you. That's why your seed phrase and private keys must be saved securely, ideally offline, written down on paper and stored safely. If these are lost, access to the wallet cannot be restored. This is the flip side of full freedom. With independence comes full responsibility. The Web3 wallet makes you the sole owner and custodian of your assets, but demands careful attention to security. What this means in practice, from the moment you create a Web3 wallet, you're no longer limited to exchange tools. You gain direct access to the blockchain. This opens a whole spectrum of new opportunities. Connect directly to decentralized applications. Participate in DeFi protocols without intermediary. Transfer funds across different networks. Join on-chain activities not tied to centralized trading. Essentially, it's an important shift. From the role of exchange user to the role of blockchain participant. Yes, responsibility increases, since control is now fully yours. But at the same time, opportunities expand dramatically. DeFi yield, farming and staking, on-chain campaigns, future airdrop activities, participation in early ecosystems of new projects. This is where the most exciting part of Web3 begins, earning methods unavailable inside a regular exchange account. Where to find Web3 in OKX? In the top menu, select More, Web3. A separate OKX wallet page opens. If the wallet hasn't been created yet, the process takes just a minute. After that, you'll have a full Web3 interface inside OKX. This is the key step. From being a regular exchange user, you transition into the Web3 ecosystem, where new earning strategies and blockchain participation open up. Method 1, OKX Web3 Earn, DeFi Hub. Beyond the exchange, this is the point where crypto starts working not just inside the exchange, but across the entire DeFi ecosystem. Simple analogy, bank deposit, classic savings account. Earn inside the exchange, deposit in a crypto bank. Web3 Earn, your assets work across the global DeFi system, where yields are usually higher because there are no intermediaries or banking infrastructure. How to access the DeFi Hub? Inside the Web3 interface, open the top menu. Web3, More, DeFi. You'll enter the Web3 Yield portal, DeFi Hub, Earn. What you'll see, at the top, cards with current campaigns and DeFi products. Below, the popular investments block and a list of available options. On the cards, you'll immediately see coins, USDT, USDC, Ethereum, Sol, etc. Annual yield, APY, sorting by popularity. The exchange essentially does the initial selection and shows which protocols are currently in demand. This is especially important for beginners. No need to search for projects on Twitter or Discord. Everything is gathered in one place. Best starting point. For beginners, the most logical start is stablecoin. Minimal volatility risk and easy to understand mechanics. Open the stablecoins tab, you'll see USDT, USDC, DAI, and others. Click View next to USDT. Now a dedicated token page inside Web3 Earn opens, showing real DeFi protocols where you can place USDT. The table displays protocol name, network it operates on, TVL, total value locked, APY, current yield, invest button. And here's the key point. Web3 Earn isn't OKX's internal service. It's access to major DeFi protocols, with OKX Wallet providing convenient and secure entry, how it used to be. To enter a protocol, you had to go through a whole quest, find the official website, connect a separate wallet, figure out networks and manual transfers, all while risking landing on a phishing site, how it is now. The entire process has been reduced to just a few clicks. Choose a protocol from the list, click invest, check available yield options, verify the network and fee, confirm the transaction in your Web3 wallet. And that's it. Your USDT starts working inside the chosen DeFi protocol. No external wallets, no dozens of browser tabs, no complicated Web3 entry. Where yield comes from. By placing USDT in a protocol, you're essentially providing liquidity. Put simply, you become a mini bank. Your funds are used inside DeFi. Some users borrow, others trade or operate. For using your liquidity, the protocol pays you interest. It works like a bank deposit, but without the bank, through smart contracts. The meaning of Web3 Earn. Exchange Earn equals yield limited to the platform's own products. Web3 Earn equals yield across the entire DeFi market. You step beyond one platform and connect to the global liquidity of the crypto ecosystem. Important nuances. Yield and risk. Yield in Web3 is variable. APY can change. Network fees must be considered. Smart contract vulnerabilities remain a risk. Right approach. To minimize risks, it's better to start gradually. Begin with a small test amount, understand the fees, diversify across several protocols. The next level of earning. Web3 isn't only about yield. There's another huge part of the market, new projects, new networks, new tokens. And the most exciting part, many of them distribute rewards before listing on exchanges. While most users hear about a token only after it's listed, Web3 participants receive it during the ecosystem's early stage. The next format of earning in Web3 is no longer about percentages or passive yield. It's about participating in new projects at the earliest stages. This is where the most promising opportunities are formed, which later become the foundation for entire ecosystems and bring maximum value to those who are among the first. Before we continue, I invite you to join our Telegram channel. There we share only the most important key market insights, practical advice, simple explanations of complex topics. No unnecessary noise, just concentrated, useful content that helps you navigate crypto and make decisions. The link to the channel is waiting for you in the description. Now, let's continue. Ahead lies the next level of Web3 opportunities and new earning strategies that allow you not just to watch projects develop, but to become part of them and use the advantages even before they reach the mass market. Method 2, OKX Wallet Airdrops. Earning before listing. This is the part of the market most people discover too late, when the token is already trading, the price is set, and everyone is talking about growth. But the strongest opportunities appear earlier, at the project development stage. What is an airdrop? An airdrop is the distribution of tokens for activity in the ecosystem. Not for buying, not for trading, but for participation. Using protocols, testing new networks, interacting with dApps, any on-chain activity. Projects attract early users and build communities this way, while participants get the chance to become early token holders, even before the token hits the exchange. In simple terms, in Web3, you have the opportunity to earn tokens for actions you're already doing. Connecting to a project, trying out its services, showing activity. Essentially, it's a form of gratitude for arriving earlier than others and helping the ecosystem grow. Analogy. Imagine the opening of a new shopping mall. The first visitors receive gifts and bonuses simply for showing up before everyone else. Web3 works on a similar principle. You join a project at an early stage, use its products and help build the community, and the project rewards you with future tokens. This is exactly how airdrop campaigns through the OKX Web3 Wallet function. Is one of the most exciting ways to earn before a token even hits the exchange. You become part of the ecosystem from the very start and gain advantages that most users will only discover much later. Where to find airdrop campaigns in OKX? Steps in the interface. Open Web3 Wallet. In the top right corner, click Boost, the main hub for Web3 campaigns inside OKX. You'll see sections like X Launch, X Promotions, Reward Center. This is where all current Web3 campaigns and upcoming drops appear. Why it's convenient. You don't need to search for activities across Twitter, Discord, or forums. OKX gathers them directly inside the wallet. You immediately see the list of active campaigns, supported networks, participation requirements, step-by-step instructions, campaign timelines, total reward pools. It's essentially a showcase of early Web3 opportunities. How to participate. Most campaigns revolve around simple actions. Connect your wallet to a dApp, make a transaction, stake an asset, add liquidity, test a new network, perform a few interactions with a protocol. Each action shows the project that you're a real ecosystem user, and it's usually these participants who receive future tokens. Why this is powerful. At the airdrop stage, the token isn't traded yet. No price, no hype, no mass interest. But if the project succeeds, rewards appear later, once the token hits the market. That's how users receive drops from early DeFi and layer 2 projects. And that's why on-chain activity has become a standalone Web3 earning strategy. Airdrops are not guaranteed income. It's important to understand, participating in airdrop campaigns does not guarantee results. This is a probability-based strategy. Not every activity brings rewards, but the more systematically you engage across different ecosystems, the higher your chances of being among those who receive them. Airdrops are a long-term game. It's not about one action and instant profit, but about consistency and distributed effort. How to increase effectiveness. Participate regularly. Build a history history of activity, not just one-off actions. Diversify. Try different networks and projects so you're not dependent on a single direction. Use small amounts. This reduces risk and lets you cover more campaigns. Track new opportunities, especially in the boost section and similar platforms. Think long-term. Focus not on instant profit, but on how today's activity can turn into tomorrow's value. Thus, an airdrop is a participation strategy where those who act systematically and consistently win. It's not quick money, but a way to secure early user status and gradually accumulate advantages in Web3. Logic of participation. Imagine joining a startup at the very earliest stage. Nobody talks about it yet. You simply test the product, use it, and create activity. But these steps form the history of your participation. When the project enters the big market and gains popularity, it's the early users who receive the first rewards and bonus. In Web3, airdrops work the same way. Early activity is recorded, and later it becomes the basis for token distribution or other privileges. For this strategy to be effective, it's important to be consistent. Participate systematically, not occasionally. Spread activity across different networks and ecosystems. Use small amounts, lowering risk while exploring more directions. Monitor new campaigns in Boost and other platforms. Think long term. Build an activity portfolio that can bring significant results over time. Participation in airdrops and NFT drops is not a one-time action, but a strategy of gradual involvement in Web3. You become part of the ecosystem before the project goes mainstream, and that's what gives you an edge over latecomers. You begin to think not only as an investor, but as an early market participant. It's no longer about asking what should I buy today, but looking deeper. Where is future value being created? That's the next level of understanding Web3. Up to now, we've talked about yield through DeFi tools and the opportunities of airdrop campaigns, but the Web3 ecosystem is much broader. There's another class of assets that often provides early access to projects and their communities. We're talking not about tokens, but about digital collections and special passes that let you enter closed spaces. This is where a new way of earning and engaging appears, through NFTs inside the OKX ecosystem. They're not just collectibles, but keys to future opportunities, access to communities, early drops, campaigns, and unique activities. Method 3, NFT marketplace, NFT drops, digital keys to ecosystem. When people hear NFT, many still recall the hype of 2021, expensive images, speculation, and bubble. But today, their role in Web3 has changed dramatically. The new role of NFTs. In the OKX ecosystem, NFTs are no longer just collectible pictures. They've become full-fledged tools of access and participation, opening doors to closed communities, providing early access to drops and campaigns, serving as gaming assets and metaverse elements, functioning as utility tokens inside projects, qualifying users for future airdrops. NFTs have transformed from images for hype into keys that unlock new levels of interaction with Web3. Why this matters? In many cases, NFTs are the first entry point into a new ecosystem even before a token is released. While the token isn't yet tradable, NFTs already provide access to opportunities, rewards, and exclusive activities. Thus, NFTs stop being mere collectibles and become digital passes that let you join new Web3 projects at the earliest stage. Where to find the NFT marketplace in OKX? How to access? Open Web3 Wallet. In the top menu, select NFT marketplace. You'll enter a dedicated NFT section inside OKX Web3. Structure of the section. At the top, you'll see tabs: Ordinals, Drops, OKX Market. This isn't just a gallery of images, it's a full NFT ecosystem hub. Main page of OKX Market. Here you'll find popular collections, floor prices, trading volume, supported networks, Ethereum, Solana, Base, Polygon, Arbitrum, and more. Essentially, it's a secondary NFT marketplace where you can track collection dynamics and discover new opportunities to participate. The most important tab: Drop. The Drop section in OKX Web3 Wallet is the true activity hub for those who want to be among the first. Here you'll find all major campaigns, whitelist raffles, NFT giveaways, early mint campaigns, joint projects and collaborations, special Web3 events and activities. In essence, it's a showcase of early opportunities where NFTs become tools of access to future rewards and closed communities. How NFT drops work. Collection launch. The project announces a new NFT series, whitelist. Before public mint, a list of early participants is formed, tasked for participation. To get into the whitelist, you usually need to follow the project's account on X, Twitter, retweet or like a post, hold a specific token, connect your wallet, take part in Web3 activity. Why this matters. NFT drops give you the chance to enter an ecosystem before the token even hits the market. It's an opportunity to secure early user status, gain access to exclusive features, and prepare for future airdrop campaigns. That's why the Drops tab is not just another marketplace section. It's a strategic entry point into new Web3 projects. Here, the first community of users is formed, receiving advantages long before the project goes mainstream. Whitelist and early access. By completing project tasks, you get the chance to join the whitelist, a list of users granted priority access. What this gives you: the ability to participate in mint before the collection reaches the open market, a fixed price without high pressure, the chance to be among the first NFT holders and enjoy early benefits. Analogy: think of it like pre-ordering a limited pair of sneakers. Before the official release, early buyers get them at the base price. After launch, the market decides their value. In Web3, the principle is the same. Early participants receive privileges that later become unavailable to most. Possible scenarios: by acquiring an NFT at the project's launch stage, you can resell it on the marketplace and lock in profit, keep it for access to a closed community, qualify for future airdrops, unlock project products and services, participate in governance or exclusive activity. Thus, the whitelist is not just a list, it's a real tool that opens early opportunities and gives you an edge over the rest of the market. Important nuance: the NFT market is highly volatile. Interest in collections can rise rapidly, stay flat for a while, or disappear just as quickly, leading to price drop. That's why it's smarter to view NFT drops not as a primary investment tool, but as a way to engage with ecosystems and gain access to new opportunities. All elements of Web3 combine into a holistic approach. The part of your capital can go into DeFi services to earn yield build directly on the blockchain. Another part can participate in airdrops and NFT drops, opening early access to projects and communities. This elevates your interaction with the crypto market, no longer just buy and wait, but active participation in ecosystem growth. The main advantage is that you can start gradually, with small amounts, with simple actions, step by step, mastering Web3 opportunities and building your own strategy. Thus, NFT drops become not speculative tools, but part of comprehensive participation in the digital economy of the future. If this episode helped you understand the topic better, support it with a like and subscribe to the channel. Here we regularly explain the crypto market in simple words, share working tools, and show strategies that really help you earn in Web3. And remember, the registration link for OKX is in the description. New users receive starting bonuses and access to reward tasks. An excellent way to enter the ecosystem and immediately feel the advantages of Web3 from the very first steps. Thank you for watching and moving forward with us. Support the video with a like and subscription. Ahead are more practical breakdowns, fresh ideas, and strategies to help you confidently master Web3. See you in the next episode. Step by step, we'll unlock new opportunities and turn them into real results.